Hey everybody, welcome back to my BakeLikeAPro YouTube channel. In today's really fun video, we're going to make a mini cheesecake. We're going to start off with my base. I've got 1 tablespoon of granulated white sugar, 15 grams, 4 tablespoons or 60 grams of salted butter, and our last ingredient, about 1 cup or 100 grams of graham cracker crumbs. And for my recipe today, I am using a 6-inch diameter springform pan, and that is 15 centimeters. So those are the ingredients. Let's get started. So I'm going to get all of my crumbs right into our bowl. These smell amazing. And then our sugar. I'm going to mix that around. And then our melted butter. Make sure you get all of that out. Okay, that's good. And then just stir all this together. You can see how nicely all of this is coming together. I find for this size of springform pan, this is a good amount. So there's no rule. You can add whatever thickness of base that you want into your cheesecake. So you just want to get it really well combined so that everything is well coated and it looks nice. I think that is good, just like that. So I have lined my springform pan with a piece of baking paper. That just helps later on when we remove the cheesecake. And then I just get all of this amazing base into our springform pan. Oh, it smells so good. Just get all of that in there. And what's great about a recipe like this is that you can make this base the day before if you don't have time to do the base and the filling. And then all you want to do is just get this all evenly put around. Make sure that it's nice and even. That looks good. And then get a little tamper like this, or you can use the back of a glass, the bottom of a glass rather, and then just tamp it all into place. Just compress it, just like that. This little tool, I put a video up many years ago asking, what is this tool? Well, this is actually a tool for making tart shells, little miniature tart shells. It works very, very nicely. So I'm just going to get that all like that, and that is perfect. So at this point, I am going to bake this in my oven, 177 degrees Celsius or 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 10 minutes. So now let's go through the ingredients for our filling. So we need 1 regular size brick of cream cheese. This is about 9 ounces or 250 grams. A half a cup of granulated white sugar, 100 grams. A half a cup of full fat sour cream, 140 grams. 1 large egg. 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 5 grams. A half a teaspoon of salt, 3 grams. And our last ingredient, 2 teaspoons of cornstarch, 8 grams. So those are the ingredients. Let's get started. For my first step, I'm going to get all of my cream cheese into my bowl. I'm going to get in my sour cream. The filling is really the easiest part of this whole cheesecake. Okay, that's good. And I get my paddle on. Bring my mixer down. And I just want to cream this up. Once that's creamed up, I'm going to add in my 1 egg. That's a large egg. All of my sugar. And my salt. I'm just going to mix this. Okay, that's good. And then my vanilla and a little bit of cornstarch. Just get all of that in there. And now just get it going. Get your little spatula and push everything down because we want this well mixed. And that is it for the recipe. It is very, very simple. The base actually takes a little bit more time than the filling, because once this is done, all you have to do is pour it into your springform pan and into the oven it goes. So cheesecake is actually really simple. That's good. Get this going, and I want to mix this nicely now. So that's it for the mixing. You want to just get that going. You want to make sure that everything is really well incorporated. A little bit of air has been added to the mixture at this point, and now we're ready to pour it into our springform pan. So I baked the bottom crust for 10 minutes in my oven, and there it is. So it's kind of like a nice little cookie at this point. This is optional. I've taken a piece of baking paper, I've just cut it out, and I have lined it in there. I put a little bit of oil around the sides just so that the paper will stick to it. That is optional. You can take a little bit of butter and just rub it around the sides as well. You can do that and then omit the baking paper. And at this point, this is 100% cool. So the only thing left to do now is just get our nice filling into our mold. So you just want to mix it around a little bit more. Make sure you get everything off the sides and get it in there. And do a really good job at getting everything out of your bowl. Okay, that is pretty good, just like that. I'm going to take my spatula. I just want to give it a little bit of a mix here. Just like that. And that is perfect. So for today's recipe, I am doing an extra step where I'm going to be placing this in a hot water bath when it goes into the oven. So I just got my tin foil. And I just want to wrap this. This is just to ensure that no water gets into the cheesecake. We don't want to have any problems. So just like that. That is nice. I get my little vessel here, and then this goes in. Turn this like this so you can see it a little bit better. So my oven is ready to go, 149 degrees Celsius or 300 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm going to bake this for about 1 hour, and then I'm going to turn the oven off and I'm going to crack open the oven door about that much, and I'm going to let it sit in there for about another hour, and then I'm going to remove it and let it cool. So just before you go into the oven, get a kettle of boiling water, and then you're going to add it to your little dish here, and you want it to go up a good halfway on the cheesecake. So you bring it up, get it close to your oven, pour your boiling hot water in up to about halfway, and then gently get this right into the oven, close it, and do not open it for that 1 hour. So I'm going to do all of that, and I'll come back and I'm going to show you what the cheesecake looks like. Hey everybody, I'm back. I baked my cheesecake for exactly 1 hour and 15 minutes. So at the 1 hour mark, I gave it a little bit of a jiggle and I could see that it hadn't quite set. So I put on another 15 minutes onto my timer, so 1 hour, 15 minutes. At that point, I turned the oven completely off and I opened the door to the oven about that much, maybe about 3 inches. And then I put another timer on for 1 hour and just let it sit in the oven that was slowly cooling down. At that point, I just removed it, and now I'm just going to let it sit here for about 1 hour. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap it with some plastic wrap, and I'm putting it into the fridge. It has to go in for a good 6 hours minimum or better overnight. So I'm probably just going to let it go overnight, and then I'll resume the video tomorrow. But it looks amazing. Look at it. It looks awesome. No cracks at all. I love the water bath method. So that's it for right now. I'll see you in a bit. Hey everybody, this is the next day. So I placed my cheesecake in the fridge. I had covered it with my plastic wrap and then into the fridge. So it's been sitting there for a good 12 hours at this point. So very nice and chilled. So I'm just going to remove my plastic here. Take that off. Oh, that looks nice. So let's open up our ring, and you can see by having that parchment paper there, it's gonna hopefully make a nice little break here from the bottom. Let's just get that out really nicely, nice and easy. All right, so let's just open this up. Let's remove this. Nice and easy, and look at that. Oh, looks very, very good. Let's just clean that up. Let's just get this onto our cake thing here. Look at that. Oh, I'm very happy with this, how it turned out. We have no cracking on the top. We have a little bit of condensation because it was in the fridge and it was covered with the plastic. But it looks really nice. Let me just give that a little bit of a spin right here. Not exactly perfect, but overall, I mean, 90% of this looks really amazing. I am super happy with that. That looks really, really good. I'm going to see if I can just tilt this up a little bit just to show you what it looks like on the side. I am very happy with this. Really nice. Let's go in for a little slice here. Ooh, cutting very nicely. Let's make sure we go right into that base. That looks good. Clean off my knife. Go in for another little cut here. Oh, this is nice. All the way down. Get right in there. Let's get a nice break. Hopefully I broke this nicely. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh, really nice. Let's slide that off. Oh, that looks awesome. Let me just clean my plate here. There we go. Look at that. Spin that around. Look at that. Oh, that looks really, really nice. So you could finish this off any which way you want. You could put a little bit of chocolate on there, maybe a chocolate decoration. You can go with a strawberry or a raspberry or a blueberry sauce, which would finish this off really nicely. And of course, to finish off my video, I've got to go in for a little bite. Look at this. Oh, This looks amazing. Wow. Okay, I'm going in for a bite. That is so good. Wow. I am impressed. I really love cheesecake. And when you break it down, cheesecake is so easy to make. A lot of people are afraid to make cheesecake, but when you break it down like I did in my video, you can see just how easy it is. So that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you wish, and if you're on Facebook, I'm also over there at BakeLikeAPro. So a really fun one today. I hope you enjoyed my video. That's it, and I'll catch you on the next one. And I am going in for another bite. Oh, this is so good. Wow. And please subscribe to my Bake Like a Pro YouTube channel and also click that notification bell to be alerted every time I upload a brand new video. If you made it this far, thank you very much for watching. On the screen now, you can choose a video to watch, or you can also click and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And thank you once again for taking time out of your day to watch my video. I really appreciate it.